Raku has a glaze and naked Raku doesn't have it. That's why it's called naked Raku.
While many people are very familiar with Raku and Raku frequently, the number of people that are doing naked Raku is very small. I think the reason for this is because it's a much more difficult technique. The way this technique is employed, it really brings together elements of earth, the clay, of fire, of air, and of water. And all of these I see as kind of earth-building forces.
So what I do is I go down to the shape. I like having a function. That's what I'm doing. You have to have constantly this notion of time. The time, you can't rush the time. And I like that because it gives you a philosophy of life. Then when you rush things, they don't do good. Sometimes I cover the entire surface and make just one color. Sometimes I put just a little bit here and there. It's never the same. But every time I have a crack, I have to pass in my head the film of how I worked on it. Like here, I need to hold it because I'm putting pressure, and this may not break now, but can weaken the piece, and it's going to break at another step. Firing step or drying step, you never know. The function of this glaze is to crack. When I take the pieces out of the firing, you have a thermic shock, and this makes the glaze crack. It's very difficult for me to explain what I'm doing, and mostly in English. My brain is doing, not explaining.
What is interesting most time is not so much the working in clay. It's not the wheel work. It's not the playing with clay, but it's the fire.
Voilà. Bon.
In the Raku process, you're going to go through temperature extremes. And when you go from ambient temperature to 800 degrees Celsius, that plate gets glowing. It gets red hot.
Aïe aïe aïe.
She's also doing something very unusual in terms of these technical challenges, and that is she's working huge. She's working very large in slabs.
This is going to crack. That's not.
I like the magic of the glaze, the discovery when I take the glaze out, I mean the piece out and the glaze falls and wow, I never know how it's going to be before, and I like that.
Interior designers really love these pieces because they're so textural, they're so subtle. They're not going to be something that you're going to walk into your living room or dining room and your attention is going to be stolen away from the other things in the room or the other people in the room perhaps. It will be something that speaks on a deeper, more soft undertone, something that just looks right, that just feels right there, and something that's going to work in the context of the room it's placed in and the other objects that are in that room.